committee meeting to order. Welcome everyone to House Judiciary 2024. I just will keep it super short, but I'm honored to be the chair, and I have had two fabulous chairs before me that I've gotten really great examples from. And I look forward to working with everyone on the committee especially, and whoever else will be appearing in front of us. And just I'm expecting a great year and look forward to that. We have a short agenda today, but we do have a few things that we need to talk about. So we're just going to jump in. The first thing we'll do is request for bill introductions. Do we have any? Just identify yourself.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Happy 2024 committee. My name is Eric Stafford with the Kansas Chamber of Commerce with the request for a bill introduction of 24RS2483. That is a bill that deals with disclosure of third-party litigation funders.
Okay, without objection, we'll do that. Anybody? Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any other requests for bill introductions? Okay, thank you. All right. So the next thing on our agenda is introduction of the committee members. And actually everyone on the committee right now, we all know each other. We do have one new committee member, and she's not able to be here today. And so we're going to wait. And she has a really good excuse. She let me know ahead of time. So we're going to actually wait, and we are going to do a little bit of introductions when we meet next Monday, just so you know. I mean, Tuesday, sorry. She knows, you all know everyone anyway, but we're going to do a little bit of probably have a question that everyone's going to have to say. We did? Yeah. Okay. It'll be good. I'm thinking back of the ones that we've had to do before over the last 7 years, and there's some good ones. So, okay. The next thing, we're going to just look at the committee rules. Nothing is changing. I do want to see if anyone has any questions on the committee rules. I think they were emailed out to everybody. Is that true? Yeah. Okay. Just as a refresher, nothing has changed. The only thing that I do want to draw attention to, maybe a couple of things, is House Rule Judiciary Rule number 6 says the chair reserves the right to limit questioning of conferees by committee members in the interest of time and in the interest of fairness to conferees and other committee members. And I'll just say that, Chair Finch had kind of a 2 bites of the apple rule. He was the chair before Chairman Patton was. And so I'm not really going to be hard and fast and institute that. But I will say, I want you to be aware of it. And my goal in us asking questions is to be respectful and to be concise. And if you have a follow-up question, that's fine. No problem. We can do follow-up questions. But then once you've finished, if there's other people asking questions, they will go first. And then if we have time at the end and you still have another question, then we'll get to you at that point, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I think everything else is pretty much just the way we've done it. Does anyone have any questions about the rules? Yes, Representative Carmichael.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think I understand what you're saying. But does this represent a change from the practice of Chairman Patton? Because I thought his practice was essentially the same as what you just described.
It is, yes. No change.
Okay.
I just mentioned we did have something different with Chairman Finch. I'm not going to institute that. I'm going to, we're going to go with what Chairman Patton did. And then
it makes perfect sense to me. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something. I'm a little slow some days. Thank you.
I don't believe that, but okay. Okay. Any other questions? Representative Hyberg.
Any changes in the text of the rules from last year?
No, nothing has changed.
Okay, then, right. I'm not sure we even need to vote on it. Should we vote on the rules?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I would say that is up to the chairwoman's discretion, whether she wants to call for a vote or not.
Okay. Since we voted on them last year, I think we're all good and nothing has changed. Okay, great. Okay, the next thing that I just want to mention is there maybe was some confusion about what was who was meeting after this meeting. So the staff and the leadership, we're going to have a planning meeting after this meeting. So that's kind of, if you got an email and you didn't know what was going on, that's what it's about. So it's just a few of us are going to meet to plan. We were supposed to plan yesterday, but of course that got, we had a very productive snow day, at least I did. And so right now, your agenda for next week, which we did send out, is really a skeleton agenda because we haven't had a chance to do a lot of planning yet. So that will be changed. I mean, we will make some edits to the agenda next week. I do think we have a full schedule for the session. And if we possibly can, we will have some bill hearings next week. It's not on your agenda yet, but after this meeting today, hopefully we'll know more and we'll be able to put some things on the agenda for next week. So be looking for that. So I think you should plan on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, having regular meetings. And then, of course, we won't meet on Friday of next week. And then Monday's a holiday. One other thing is that I like paper. I'm kind of a paper person. I think my ranking likes paper. We have that in common. And so I would like to know, I mean, we're going to be electronic generally, but if you would like if you would like some way to have everything paper, I'm not going to ask the committee assistant to do that, but we will figure out a way to get it to your OAs early enough so that she could print everything for you and we can talk about how to do that. So if you would like to kind of do the way that we have done in the past at times where you have a folder and all your testimony is there, you put it back in, bring out the next one. If you would like that, then if you'll talk to me about that and we'll try to work it out and figure out a way that we can get that done for people. I find I am a better listener if I can kind of take notes on a hard copy when I'm listening to people. And so I want to make sure that you all, if anyone feels the same way, that you have a method to get a hard copy too. The other thing is that we are going to do is if we have an amendment, any amendments as we're voting on bills, we will have copies of the hard copies of the amendment because sometimes I think it's hard to read it off the screen, and we don't always have our computers or whatnot. So if we have amendments, we're going to have paper copies of the amendments. So you know that. Okay, so if you let me know if you would like to do something other than strictly electronic, and we'll figure that out. Okay, anything else for the good of the committee? Anyone, any staff? And we'll do staff introductions also when we're all back together on Tuesday, by the way. Anything else that I've forgotten or that we need to mention? Representative Heiberger.
Welcome to your chairmanship, Madam Chair. I look forward to working with you this year.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anything else for the good of the committee? Anybody? Okay, we're adjourned. Have a great